Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my stream. Thank you for being here so early in the morning just to do some crafting. Yes, we had technical difficulties yesterday. Lord willing, we don't have the same ones today, but most likely we will. Yesterday, we did this nice pop up pocket card. So you can put in a thank you, Devlin. Yes, it's fixed. You can put in a gift card, so it's a double duty card. And it pops up just great. It's I chose these manly colors uh to be, emphasize it doesn't have to be all girly. You can do this for like a Father's Day or a brother's card or an uncle card. And I love the fact what I did yesterday, despite the many audio problems. I like the fact that I cut into this, and I should have done that originally because now I can actually see the paper. My demo, I didn't do that. And I mean, you could see it on the side, but that's about it. You can't really see anything else. And it was because of my mistake of not cutting this yellow part right here that ultimately I cut into the card, and it worked out so much better because not only can you see the gift card underneath, but you can see this gorgeous paper also. Now, today's project. This is my demo. And I always do my demos a little smaller. This actually, let's see, what's the size on this? Don't mind my mat. I really need to put some acetate on here and clean it off because it has all sorts of junk. This is a 4.5. Oh, you guys can't even see that. 4.5 by 4 card, which is a nice, cute card. However, the smaller you go, the smaller your embellishments will be. And after checking, this is my A2 standard size envelope. So it could have I could have added at least 1 more inch to this. So instead of making a 4.5, I could have done it a 5, and the embellishments might have been a little bit bigger. But overall, I mean, it's a cute little card. Think this would make a nice birthday or even a baby shower. I mean, the elements are very cute. And you can always do 1, you can do 2, but I opted to do 3. So let's get started with today's tutorial. The things you will need, of course, a Cricut mat. Now I wrote the numbers in because they were kind of too light for me to see. I have my pattern paper. I want to say it's Bow Bunny, but I don't have the sticker or the little frame anymore, and I shouldn't have taken it off. I just took a small portion of it right here. I think it was like a deer head that I put it as an embellishment, but look at how gorgeous this paper is. I want to say it's Bow Bunny. I have some ribbon. This is just ribbon, trash ribbon that someone had given to me as a gift, and they were gonna throw it away. Yeah, it was a deer. Thank you, Devlin. Um, the person didn't really have the thought of it, so when I received it, it was like really crumpled up. And after I took off all the wiring and everything, I thought, oh, this is pretty nice, shiny ribbon. So I got some ribbon. The next material on the docket, this is these papers right here are all recollection. I know that for a fact. I'm a recollections kind of girl. Bow Bunny, mo money. Yeah, Bow Bunny is pretty pricey. Like one of these, I'm sure will run you like 75 cents, maybe like 75 cents to close to $1, because they ain't cheap. They ain't cheap. But they're so pretty though. So pretty. All right, so we got some gray, we got some orange, we got some yellow, and we got white and blue. Let's see how many pieces is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you've seen my stream multiple times, my Cricut doesn't seem more than 5 mats. So this mat right here, this last mat, thankfully it's just a square, so I don't have to do any guesswork on whether or not it's going to show up. And this is from also from Recollections. I believe it's called Paddywhack. And I love, 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 love some of the sayings on here. So I think I might actually use something from here. I wanted to add something here, but I think this right here would go better with the paper that I got. What else do we got? Oh, we got some glue. Now this used to be an old Elmer's glue that I had finished off, and I added my own glue. I'm not sure what it was. Oh, it's Aleene's tacky glue. That's what's in here. Aleene's tacky glue. And look at this. I have enough for days, and I can control it now rather than using the big spigot or a little big nozzle. I got myself a pin, but I don't think I'm going to need it. I have double-sided tape. I have my scoring tool, and of course my silhouette pick me up tool. I love this thing. It's so great for little tiny pieces. All right, so let's get started on here. Let's go to my Cricut mat and see how everything is put together. So I'm just going to put this right here and then go to my Cricut. All right, so I'm going to make this humongous so you can see what I did. Now, if you're following me on YouTube, this is going to be posted later. But if you wanted to do it now, you can, how to do this, you can always go to Unique Designs by Monica tutorials, and you'll find this at any time. So even if something should happen to YouTube, the tutorial will be on my blog. So let me show you how I made this. All right, let me turn down my music just a little bit. It's a little high for me, and I'm not sure if it's high for you, but it's definitely super loud for me. Knick knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Yes, Devlin. That is my husband Devlin. Also on Twitch. He does a lot of gaming, so if you are into gaming, he is the man to see. Okay, so let's start with this cupcake. How I started was just with circles and well, actually basic shapes. So what I'll need is a circle, and I will need a pentagon. Now, it's up to you on how big or small you want this, but for the tutorial purposes, I'm going to make this pretty big. I'm going to take this circle right here, take it off the lock, and elongate it. Okay, but let's bring this to the front. Okay, I don't really want a big muffin top, but I do want it to touch from tip to tip. You see, from this tip to this tip. All right, to make sure that it's in the center, I'm going to go center horizontally. I am the mod of doom. You are the mod. He's also my moderator. All right. This is my base of my cupcake. Stop distracting me, Devlin. Stop distracting me. All right, and I'm going to make this brown to indicate that that's the bottom of my cupcake. Now, I'm going, oh, where'd you go? I'm going to Control C, Control V on my computer. Now I have a PC. What was the command again, Devlin, for Apple? Sunday night. Rip the stream. Okay, so I'm going to grab my triangle because that's what I need. And I'm going to flip this because I need this point to be on the bottom. Flip. All right. Let me move this to the side here. Okay, for Apple is Command Apple key C, and for copy and for paste is V. Apple Command Windows is Control, but the X, C, and V are still the same. Oh, okay, good to know. All right, I want to make sure that I got this right. All right, I'm making this part of the cupcake now, the white part. So let's just make that very clear. Oh, no, no, no. Select Control C, Control V. And I'm just going to do that all the way across. Now you can adjust this to however you want. All right, let me move this a little more. Good, good, good. Select, 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 select. And I'm going to align this to the top. So I'm going to go to Align. This is the bottom, top. So all of that is straight. And I'm going to weld this. But before I actually slice, I'm going to grab myself another square and go from here to here. And then weld these two together. So I'm going to weld. And then I'm going to slice this. All right. No longer need this. So this is the liner of my cupcake. Now you see how there's a little straggler here? I'm not particularly fond of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go from the very top, and this might actually cut the tips of it. If you don't want to do that, just get it to as closest to you where you want it. Select everything and slice. Oh, not weld. No, 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 not weld. This is also the same way you do a crown. Okay, so it took some of the tips with it, but it's not that big of a deal. If it really bothers you, you can go back. And you can always fix it by just going over these like that to add those peaks. Okay, since it was just those two, I'm just gonna weld. There you go. Let me do that correctly. This one wasn't aligned properly. Okay, that should be fine now. Weld. There, see? Nice and smooth. All right, so we got our cupcake. We have our liner. Next, we're going to do our topping or our frosting. Yeah, we're going to do our frosting. Now, the only thing that I'm not going to add to this project is the sprinkles. Since we're working about an inch or two, the size, I don't think the sprinkles are going to show up because they're going to be incredibly tiny and you don't want to work in something so small. But if you really want those sprinkles, you can just use some, get some squares and make them to rectangles. All right, so for the frosting, I'm going to grab myself a circle and I'm just going to follow along the top here. Now I'm going to leave this little bump area right here just so it can indicate that this is the bottom of my, of my cupcake. I'm going to grab another one and just make it smaller, making a tiny little pyramid as I go up higher. Now you can go as high as you want. I just want to go up to 3. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just highlight all, well, let me just highlight these 3 then. And I'm going to make them a line center. Perfect. Now, for the tippy top, you'll notice that it's not perfectly centered. I did that on purpose to give it, not to be perfect, actually not to be perfect. And also to give the indication that, hey, there's a strawberry there. So for the strawberry, or the cherry, I should say, it's just a circle. So I'm going to move this right here. Select, 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 and then weld. And I'm going to make this pink. Now for the cherry, you can do 1 or 2 ways. Ooh, let's bring this forward. Front. All right. and then make it red. Now for the little stem, it's nothing more than the same thing as a sprinkle. All I'm doing is grabbing a square, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. And just stick this to the side. Now you can have it come from the front if you want, or you can move it to the back. And I'm going to change the color to brown. Now, if you don't want to cut out this tiny little piece, what you could do is select here, duplicate, take that off, and then weld everything. Now, why did I do this? It's because once you cut the image out on paper, on vinyl, on whatnot, you'll have a guide on where you can go rather than trying to figure out, is this lined up properly? You don't have that guesswork anymore. It's already done. Boom. There you go. Now for the sprinkles, if you really want the sprinkles, I will show you how to do it. Take it off the lock. Elongate this. You just duplicate it over and over again. Copy, paste. Okay. That's weird. Look at that. Okay. That is weird. Somehow it just did multiples right on top of the other rather than just putting it to the side. Not a big problem. Alright, so you got your sprinkles. Ooh, look at that. There's still more. This is like the box that never end. These are the boxes that never end. Alright. So for the sprinkles, all I do is just do a group of 4, copy, paste. See, now it's working. I just group these together and change the color. Highlight this, go green, and then go purple. Then you can just randomly place these however you want right on your project. It doesn't have to be a set place. Unless you're working with vinyl and you need them to be on a set place, then you can weld these together to save where you need to go. You know what, this pink is a little too, it clashes too much, so I'm just going to change it to orange. Okay, put some up here, put some down here. Need to spread these out a little more. Why do I keep doing that? I just won't grab one. Alright. And that basically does it for the tutorial purposes on how to make the cupcake. Now, for today's project, I'm just doing something slightly different. I'm not using the sprinkles whatsoever. Now, if you've already welded everything together and you're like, man, I really didn't want that cherry on there, or I accidentally wanted something else, let's take off the cherry. We're going to use just the frosting, the cover, and let's remove the little stem on there. I'm just going to go right over that and slice. Just remove everything and say, oh, you know, I kind of wanted a heart on there, which is what we're going to be using for this project, is a heart. So what it's going to be this. Ooh, let me move this back. All right. So that's what we got. I want to move this to the side, just like that. I'm just going to cover that. And I'm going to make this dark pink. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to just grab the back. Oh, let me delete this. This is no longer needed. Actually, before you do that, I see that I have it saved up here. I don't want to do anything to my original work, just on the off chance I want to change it later. This is sprinkles never end. Yeah. They go on and on, my my cupcake friends. Yeah. Okay. Say you've already named this and you don't want anything to happen. Go over here and go save as. This will save your original work. So anything that you've actually worked on is not going to show up on the original work. So let's just change this to Cupcake Heart. Since it has a little heart, save. Okay, it's saving its project. And while it's doing that, I'm going to have myself a spot of tea. Oh, that is so good. So much better. Oh, that's good. That's very good. All right, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to grab just my heart and my cupcake right here and weld. And move this back. So now I have a guide on where this is going to go. Let's bring this to the back. Bring it to the front. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da! Okay, somehow it looks like it's don't want to fit, but if that's the case, just make it slightly longer. There you go. There you go. There's the new cupcake. Simple, sweet, cute, awesome. Now, let's get to the card. We're going to use a square. Now, my original one was a 8 by 4.5, I believe. Let me just double check on that before we start. Where is me card? This is a 4.5 by 4. So this is not the size I need. I need it to be, let's say, about 5. Is that correct? What's this? This is a standard A2 size envelope. This is 5.5. So I need to make this a 5 by 4. Or should I say 10 by 4 because I'm folding this. Math, why do you plague me? It's one my least favorite subject is math. I want to love it, but it's just not my friend. All right, I'm taking this off the lock. I'm changing the color to what I want it, which is white. Actually, it's gray. That's what the base of my card is going to be. And now that I've taken off the lock, I want to make sure I'm on the right side. So I need a 4. Nope. Is that right? Yeah, it's a 4 by 10 because I need to fold this in half. Is that right? Let me just make sure I don't do something I shouldn't. Yes, it is a 4. Yes. All right, I'm going to grab myself a score line. And it doesn't matter where, okay, before I actually start, I need to put this on a solid line to make sure I get this in the middle. This is one of my hardest pet peeves. There is not a function on here that says 90 degrees. Oh, wait. There is a function. 90 degrees. Oh, my goodness. Has that been there this whole time? There is a function. Oh, I feel stupid now. Right here, I'm not sure if you can see it, right next to size and in between position, there's a little section called rotation, which I didn't even notice was there. Well, this goes to show you why I should read. There is a rotation. It's right in between size and position. There's a rotation line, which I didn't know what that was. So I can now rotate this to a 90-degree angle and it'll be perfect. So let's, for instance, say I put the score line up here and it needs to be right in the middle. Not to worry, just position it to where you need it to be. Highlight everything, well, except for the cupcake. Highlight everything and then go to align, center, align horizontally. That will put it right smack in the middle of the 10 mm, of the 10-inch. I notice here that this is not 100% 4 inches. That is interesting. This needs to be 4 inches, but it says 40114. That's really weird. Okay, perfect. Is this right? This does not look right. Why does this not look right? It's supposed to be 5 inches. Let me go back. I want to measure twice, cut once. All right, so my top, this is going to be 5 inches. This is 4 inches, so that looks right. Why does it look so unusual? Maybe it's just the visual effect on this. We will, excuse me, we will soon see if I did it right. There's a high possibility. Ah, do you notice that? Do you see how the line, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me get really close and personal here. Nope, that's farther away. Okay, you see how the line moved? I forgot to attach this. Now, let me show you what will happen if you do not attach this score line to your project. If you go to make it, do you see that? There's your score line. That is a big old no-no. I learned that the hard way. So I selected everything with it. You can even see it right here, these two shaded areas, and attach. All right, let me move back. All right, now I am going to make a scallop. Now, I haven't shown you guys how to make a proper scallop yet. And I actually figured this out yesterday while I was doing product testing. So, you grab yourself a circle. You grab yourself a star. And I'm going to show you how to make a scallop. So you don't have to go through your cartridges looking for one whether or not wondering, hey, is this a scallop that I want? No, you can just do it yourself. All right, so I'm just going to line this right here in the middle. All right, perfect. All right, in the middle. Let me see if I can get closer so you guys can see. All right, there's my circle. There's my circle, there's my star. So I'm going to grab myself a circle. Now, depending on how big you want the bumps, it's really up to you. So I'm going to make mine about 0.548. That's how big they are. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them right at the tip. It needs to touch this circle right here. It doesn't necessarily need to touch the star. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Don't listen to me. It does need to touch the star. Even if it's a little bit, it has to touch the star, and I remember why. This is like, again, the first time I'm doing this. I did it yesterday because I really needed a scallop, and I'm like, okay, what cartridge has a scallop? What cartridge has a scallop? And I didn't want to go through all of mine. I just did it. What are you saying, Devlin? But you are allergic to seafood. Huh? Where are you getting all this information from? It's just so random. All right. Weld. Okay. You see what I did here? And now it looks like a cowboy star, which is great if that's what you were wanting to do. But I'm trying to make a scallop. Oh, scallop. Dad jokes, I swear. All right. So I have my star. I'm going to copy and paste. And I'm going to align these two. I want to make sure that these are right on top of one another. So I'm going to do center horizontally, center vertically. And I want to make sure that it's also with a circle. I think it's not going to line it up properly, but let's see. Nope, the circle's not lined up properly. Not the star. I want the circle. Oh, see, it just did it again. All right. All right, all right. If you want to play it like that. That seemed pretty center to me. All right, I'm just grabbing the top. As you can see, it's highlighted over here. It's just the top. And I'm going to just slightly move it over. I did it the same way from yesterday's tutorial for making the donut. I just slightly moved it over. Now, you notice right here, there's a gap. But there isn't one here or here. You keep that in mind. So you may want to move your circle until it's almost even. There you go. So let's keep turning just one. All right, don't worry if there's a gap. We're gonna fix that. But I will still want these to touch. So let's do this again. I'm just doing the top one. And I'm gonna try to get this right on top of it. And then I'm gonna do it again. Is it still touching? Is it still touching? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. Put it right now. This is the only thing that might be a little time consuming, but it's so worth it because you made it. You made this scallop on your Cricut. Okay. Now, you might have a little difficulty with the last one since the gap is a little smaller. But I don't think it's going to be very noticeable. All right. I noticed that this one right here. Nope. There you go. Now, there you go. This is what you're seeing. It's a cool effect, right? So you just grab everything and weld. All right. You notice that there's a little bit of, cutting edges here. Not to worry. You just grab yourself another circle. And then you just cover it. Do you see anything? No, I don't either. So we're going to weld. There you go. You just made yourself a scallop. This is your own scallop. You made it. And you can go as big or as small as you want. It's really just a preference. Now, I need a center for this. So let me just make this a little bigger until I feel that it's the size that I want. Now you can just go all the way to the edge. It's all the rolling rain. You can make it go like that. That looks pretty good too. But I kind of want to see a little bit more of the bottom part. With my naked eye, I saw the falling rain falling down. All right, let's move back out. Am I going out? Yes, I am. All right, I need to make sure that this is going to fit onto my card. Okay, since this seems to be longer this way, I'm going to turn my card. I'm going to rotate this now that I know that it's there to a 90-degree angle. I don't even have to worry about it anymore. She's going to ban me soon for these bad jokes. You are. I am. Any potatoes to go with that scallop? You're so bad. You are awful. Those dad jokes. Goodness. All right, since this is now going to be a landscape card, previous to what we were doing originally, this is going to be my long way. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to fit this on here. So right now it's at an inch. You know what? Let me put this on silent so you guys don't hear my ringtone. You know, I think I want to do one big one this time around. Or should I do the 3 or should I do the just one big one? What do you guys think? I mean, my original one has three of them on there. Should I just keep it to my original project and just do three? Why not both? Yeah, I have some time. I guess I can do both. It's just a lot of stuff that I need to cut out now, but yeah, you're right. I should do both. All right. If that's the case, I'm going to do both. I'm just going to have to get some more white paper. All right. Let's see. Do I have white? Yes, I do. Okay. Now that I have this scallop and this, for the one big one, oh, I just made that poor circle disappear. All right. I'm going to just do this one big one. My ribbon is going to go on the bottom down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, and I'll tell you why. I'll show you here why. All right. I'm going to cut this in half. Since this is a more advanced, I want to make sure that this is right in the middle. I don't want to make a mistake here. There you go. Let me put this in the middle also, because I just hate the fact that it's not in the middle. All right. I want to make sure this is going to be right dab smack in the middle, right there. All right. I'm going to take it off the lock and make sure this is elongated properly. So I'm going to take this square, and then I'm going to take just the circle and slice. All right. I don't need the bottom. Oh, no, I don't want, don't go away, square. I need you. Okay, I don't need that. I'm going to flip this because that way I don't have to move or go anywhere. There we go. And I'm going to grab the bottom of my scallop and the square and slice. I'm going to delete this, delete this, delete this, and move this to the back. There we go. All right. Ooh, move forward. Forward. Huh, it's not giving me the option. That is very unusual. Let me move this back. Okay. I'm going to make this a tiny bit smaller because it's going to go resting right on top of my ribbon. So let's pretend that this is my ribbon. Two small, one big, in the middle, change it up, present, look at me, present, look at me. See, you don't like me ignoring you, do you, Devlin? All right. Okay, so we're gonna pretend for just a second that's my ribbon. This is gonna be right on top. Let's make this a tiny bit smaller so you can see the background just a little more. There we go. So this is one that I'm doing, and the way it's gonna look, let me highlight everything. 90 degrees. That's the way it's gonna look on when it's folded. This is gonna be the top, this is gonna be the bottom. And for my cupcake, oh, I just deleted it. Copy, paste. All right. I'm just gonna shrink this, and it's gonna fit right in my cupcake, just like that. That's the basis of my card right now. I also need a background. I just realized I have that beautiful pretty paper. All right, let me make sure I got this right. So if this is 5, if from here to here is 5 inches and here to here is 4 inches, I need to make this 3.5. by 4. Oh, 3.5 by 4.5. Not 5, 4.5. If I did this right, this should fit. Nope, I didn't do it right. This should be 475. 4.75. Nope, I did that wrong. 450. That's fine. 475. Not 4, 375. Pardon me. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to be. Maybe I should do this one. 460. Yeah. That's better. So I'm going to grab this and move it to the back, which I can't. Move this to the back. Move this to the back. So that's my first one. Let me just change the color so you can see the differences. There you go. That's what it's going to look like. The first card. Not when you ask something, then just go and on like nothing was said. Really? Is that so? I've never felt that experience before, Devlin, with your streams at all. Just saying. All right. Okay. I kind of want this one just a smidge smaller so I can see that pretty background right there. All right. This is going to be my first. I should make this a little smaller. That's 1 inches. 2, 3. Okay, this is going to be a little bit smaller. It's going to be about the same size as my other one. All right. Now, this is not an exact science, but right now, from what I see, this is about 4.86 by 1.6 inches. All right. Let me put an account to my ribbon. All right. So my ribbon will be right there. And since I already have this cut in half, I'm going to move this over here. All right. And since I already have this done over here, I'm just going to move this over and then rotate this to 90 degrees. All right. This seems a little off. So let me just move this back just to make sure. Back, back. All right. I don't like the fact that this is sticking out. So crafting is nothing more than trial and error. The good thing is I can see my mistakes and I can fix them. Oh, I missed one. Let me just do it from here. Okay, I got 2. Where's my third one? There's my third one right here. Let me move these in just a little more. A little more. See, the smaller I go, I have to keep in mind this is going to be smaller. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Why didn't you tell me that my screen was... Oh, that's what you meant. 2 small, 1 big, in the middle. Change it up. See, you didn't tell me that my screen... You guys couldn't even see what I was doing. Thanks a lot, Devlin. You were supposed to be my moderator. You're not helping me. Now I'm gonna have to. Do I have to do that all over again because you guys didn't see what I was doing? I'm gonna have to cut that out and then re-slice it onto. But you guys that are watching this live and on my stream on my blog will get full frontal. This is what went wrong. Okay. It is fine. It is fine. It is well with my soul. I shall be content in all things. All right. Let me try this again. I don't know how far back you guys didn't see it. Did you guys see the how I did the scallop? Was that good? I didn't even remember the thing changing. How far back did you see me how I did the scallop? We saw that full screen, right? It was solid. Okay. So I got up to the point of the scallop. So I'm gonna have to cut it right here. All right. So let's do this again. All right. Let me delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, and we got to the scallop portion of it. All right. All right. So we have these scallops. We're good on that. Let's just change the color on this. Let's go with blue because pink and blue always look so cute together. Pink, blue, and brown. Always the cutest colors. Always. And then I'll do this one pink. Maybe because it reminds me of baby colors. I don't know. But I always found that was always the cutest colors. All right, I'm going to have to change this song. As much as I love it, I cannot put that on stream. You know what? Let me go to Monica Cartoons because that seems to be a little more wholesome. There's not more stuff that I shouldn't be putting on there. Very tasty. Okay. All right, so we have our scallops. We have our, and we're going to do 2 cards. The first on the top and the one in the bottom. So let's start with the one in the top. We're going to change this to a 90-degree angle. 90. Okay, maybe it's 180 on this one. All right, 180 it is. All right, this is the direction that this card is going to be going to. Let's get a little close and move this over. And we're just working on this one right here. So since we know that this is a 10 by 4, half of that would be 5 by 4. So our square theoretically should be, let me take this off the lock, 475. Oh, wrong way. This should be 375. Is that right? Yep. By 475. Good. That's better. That's working the way it's supposed to. Great. All right. Let's duplicate this over here because we're going to need this. Copy and paste. Put that way over here. All right. Let's just pretend that this block here is going to be our ribbon. Now you can have this ribbon wrap around this, not this one, this shape right here. So let's just pretend this is our ribbon. And this is just going to be a placeholder. We're going to have to delete this before we cut. We don't want this anywhere near that. Okay. That's going to be our bottom. Very tasty. Very tasty. Super spicy. This is working out fine. All right. I have these 2 highlighted. And all I'm doing is just making this bigger. This is going to be the focal point of our card. You can put a little greeting right here. You can put it inside. You can just make it, have it say baby, happy, whatever you want it to say. Or you can just leave it just like that. It doesn't really matter. But this is the basis of our card right here. All right. I'm making it smaller. I move it up here. Let me just move this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Now, this is our card right now. I'm going to grab our cupcake, copy it because we're going to use it down here. and I don't want anything to happen to it. Let's just make it fit into our little circle. Oh, that looks good. Do I want it a little smaller? Yeah, that's good. That's the first card right there. Done. We're done. Now that we've actually created this portion, we can duplicate the efforts right over here without doing it again. Let's rotate this 90. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's grab the elements here. And since this is facing the opposite direction, I just need to elongate it a little bit. Again, this is just a representation of our ribbon. You don't have to make this. But if you want to and you don't want to have ribbon, you could use that. All right. Can I move everything to the back? No. Can I move this to the front? Yes. Good. All right. So I got that right there. And now I'm going to try to... Oh, front. I'm going to try to make 3 on here. 2, 3. Okay. As you can see, I'm not sure if you can. Let me get a little closer. This whole thing is about an inch, 1.4 inches by 1.5 inches. Now, that's not to say that the center is the same. The center is 1.1 all the way around. Okay. Keeping that in mind, that means that your cupcake will either have to be relatively close to the same size as the blue part, or you can have to make it smaller to fit into the center. For my card, if you can see that, I made it smaller to fit into those circles. So they are tiny. They look adorable, but they're tiny. And if you don't work in a tiny size, I would highly recommend going with this card, so you don't have to squint or look for pieces. All right, look it closer. I wanna know how the dice are so long. All right, so I'm just putting this aside, and let me go. Let's move this to the front. All right, that is too big. You know, you can 86 these scallops and just put the cupcakes on there. Just the cupcakes. You don't have to have the scallops. So what do you think? Should I keep the scallops or not? Should I put them inside here like this, or should I just 86 the scallops? What do you think, Deb? Very tasty. Very nice. Ooh, this is so good. Have you guys had your tea today? If not, have you had your coffee? Have you had your fresh agua fresca, meaning fresh water? Have you had your agua fresca? I like them inside, but what about putting the heart in the scallop and look more like a cookie in the cupcake? I'm not entirely sure. Please explain your theory here. Please explain. Okay. Ooh, I just lost control of this. Let me 90-degree this. Let me flip this so it's facing the right direction. Ooh, I forgot to pick that little piece up. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to flip this. There we go. Now it's facing the right direction. The heart that's on the cupcake. Yes, I see the heart that's on the cupcake. Put that in the scallop and make the scallop smaller and put it in the location where the heart is. Okay, let's see what you mean here. So here's the scallop. Here's the heart. Let me turn this 90 degrees. Oh, 180. Okay, well that's close enough. So you're saying like this. Is this what you're saying? But put the scallop in the... Okay, let's see. The heart that's... The heart's on the cupcake, yeah. Put the scallop that makes the scallop. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, keep it pink. Okay. Now, are you saying to keep the cupcake... Alrighty. Let's make this 90 degrees. Like that? Is that what you mean? I'm going straight for the castle. There you go, so you can see it better. No. Okay, you don't want me to put the cupcake in there. The heart at an angle. Remove the heart. Okay. You mean this one? I still have this as a background. Put the scallop heart in place of it. You know what? I'm going to have a conversation off screen about this. But overall, I think that's what I got. I got this, 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 and this. Oh. Let me copy and paste this. Copy and paste. Okay. That's what my original goal was, to put like that. Now, since I'm working with pattern paper, the yellow will represent my pattern paper. And see, let me make sure I got these correct. There's my ribbon. Here's my sentiment. I have blue. I wanted to make them individual. Blue, yellow, orange. Okay, those are my 3 primary colors that I'm working here. So I have my blue. I have my yellow. Nope. My yellow. And it has to be a different yellow. And my orange. Okay. Do I have pink on here? No, I don't. So this is going to have to be another color. Let's make this yellow. All right. I have blue. I have yellow. I have to keep this under the 6 matte because unfortunately it will not show me the colors that I need. So since I don't have any pink, I'm going to have to pick up all my pink and change it to a different color. And I think what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to use this very same colors, but for all of these. So this one right here is going to be blue. And I'll fix this later. Trust me, it's going to look great. Yellow, orange. Hopefully I'm not like all over the place and you guys are not you're having a hard time following along. So this is going to be also blue. All right. I'm going to get rid of this part because that's where my ribbon is going to go. So how many colors do I have here? I have white. I want to make sure I don't pass the 6 layer limit, because if I do more than 6 layers, I'm not going to be able to see what they are. All right. I got blue. I have brown. Here's some more white. Here's my blue. I have yellow. More brown. Orange. Now this is very important just for me. This might not be your issue. Your mats might be working correctly, but for me, my mat on Cricut, I can't see past 5. I'm not sure why that's a thing. I'm not sure if that's a setting that I need to be worrying about. I have to look it up. Okay, so these are all my white. I'm just grouping all these together. It doesn't really matter. All right, how many colors do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. I need to change one of these colors to the same thing. Okay, which one do I want to do? I can't have 7, unfortunately, because I won't be able to see it. I could turn this white, or I can turn these gray. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to turn these gray. I'm sorry, that's just the way it's gonna have to be. I can't do past 6. I'm not sure why that's a thing, but that's a thing that I have to deal with right now. Okay. If you can see, this is my mat. I don't have 2 grays. I only have 1 gray. See, I only have 1 gray. I don't have a full 12 by 12. I'm gonna have to change that then. I do have a 12 by 12 this right here, but I don't want to use this pattern paper. It's not gonna work well, and I'm not gonna be needing my white. All right, I'm gonna have to find a 12 by 12 that'll work. Do I have a big 12 by 12 white? Yes, I do. Oh, thank you, Heavenly Father. All right. This is a textured white. So let me go back. All right. Oh, why? Where is it? There it is. Let's just turn, you know what, let's do this all one by one. The reason why it's not letting me change the color is because I need to specifically go on here and change it because it has score lines. Let me do that here. Click just on the layer and change it white. All right, I have this right here. White. All right, I'm Xing out the gray here and this excess white, and I'm just gonna go with this big one right here. I like the look of that overall. Thank you, I really appreciate it. All right, so I did everything I needed to. Wait, I need to go back. I need to click make it. Huh, that is interesting. Now it aligned everything perfectly. Before everything was overall. Maybe it just knows that I have a full 12 by 12 now. Now, if you do not have a full 12 by 12, you're going to have to break this up into 2 parts, 2 whites, or change the color that it could actually fit an 8.5 by 11. All right, let me go back here because I'm not done. I need to get myself a new mat. This thing has lost its stickiness, or put some fabric tack on here. All right, good, good. Oh, good. Okay, rub, rub, rub. Rub, rub, rub. Rub, rub, rub. My camera's having issues because it's an all white canvas. It's like, I can't see. It's all white. I can't do it, man. It's okay, sweetie. You just have to suffer with this for just a little bit. All right. All good. Is all in? Good. All right. Before I click OK, let me go back to my mat. All right. Before I click OK, I need to make sure everything is... Let me put this down here. Move this here. Put this here. Let me optimize my paper so I can actually cut. All right. All right. Then go home. All right, good. All right, I don't have to do anything to that. 8.5. All right. I'm going to go back to number 1 and then click continue. It's looking for my machine. All right. Do you need a stylus? Yes, you do. All right, sir. See, I read this time. I did a good thing. I read my screen. All right, I'm putting in my stylus. All right, sweetie, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. Here you go. Put it a little higher there. Okay. I'm going to click my continue button, and it's doing its little thing right up there. Oh, man, that's good tea. This small talk is brought to you by Monica. Have you had your tea today? All right. It is telling me I am done. I'm putting this back into my little holder here so I don't lose it. Put in my knife. And then I'm putting... Okay. Oh, there's my bone folder. I was looking for it. I'll bring you up a little closer. Now, I will be using my color block today. For my tutorial, for my little demo, I didn't do that. It's just plain. But it still looks cute. It's just plain. Alright, it's doing its little thing. It's cutting its little... It's working super small. That's the thing you have to realize. The smaller you go, the harder it's going to be for your blade to cut those tiny little pieces. And I was worried that that was going to be a thing. Alright, it's almost done. It's at 75%. Oh man. T-Select's, what is this called? Bigelow's is a lot better than Premier Tea. I'm just saying. Hun, you have permission to give me the select ones from this point forward. The Premiers are just a little too harsh. I mean, if you like that strong tea, by all means, go ahead and get Premier. But I like the subtle, nice, taste on it. Are you good? Are you spicy? Nope. No, you're still going. You mean Bigelow? Oh, yes, Bigelow. Yeah, I do mean Bigelow. What did I say? Did I say Bigelow or Bigelow? Is Bigelow or Big-a-low? Oh, there's no A, so it's Bigelow. All right. It's ready. I sound sweaty. All right. Since this is textured, I know you guys can't tell, but this pattern paper is textured, so I'm gonna have to forcibly fold it the wrong direction that the paper wants it to go. All right. I have my little. Move this my tea. Oh. Okay. Don't want to lose none of my pieces here. Absolutely none. These are super tiny. Look at that. That's just so tiny. Okay. All right. All right. Good, good. These are my cards. Let me take off the tape. See how simple that came out? With very little, ripping. I actually love blue painter's tape. It's so perfect for crafts. I mean, it doesn't rip the paper too much. Now, I'm not saying it does. It will never do that, but it's a lot gentler on my paper. See, like I just said, I just gave it good marks, and now it started ripping my paper. Thanks a lot, Bigelow. I was trying to play you up. Not Bigelow. Blue painter's tape. Blue painter's tape. I meant to say blue painter's tape. You said the best private select. Yeah, private select is it's a little too harsh. I mean, it has a bold flavor, don't get me wrong. And if you like bold flavors, by all means, get private select. It's a good brand if you really want bold flavors. But if you want subtleties in your tea, Bigelow is I keep saying Bigelow, but it's not Bigelow. It's Big Low. All right, what's my next mat? Oh, brown. Let me bring my papers over so I don't have to go too far. Where's my brown? Do I not have brown? What did I do with my brown? I think I put it back. Oh, wait, did I have more than one yellow, blue? My blue is missing. I don't think you can see this. But then again, I already knew this. So, I'm sorry. Give me just a second to get a brown. Wait. It was in my scraps. I inadvertently put it in my scraps. Let's see what's the height on this. I totally forgot. This is 3 inches by 4 inches. Is this 4 inches? I don't think so. This is 4 inches. 3.5 inches. Maybe I can make it fit. I shall be content in all things. I shall be content in all things. It's hard to be content in all things. Let me tell you what. There's so much stress in the world, and it's so easy to give in to stress. So easy to give in to anger. So I'm just going through these times that I'm like, no. I need to be content in all things. All right. Let me see here. Okay. Can I make this go small? Yeah, there you go. All right, good. 4 by 3. Good. Do I need a stylus or anything? No. All right, I need to put this in. Whew. Are you cutting? There you go. All right, and while that's going, I'm going to try to fold this. You can't see the score line. I can't even see the score line, but I can feel it right here. There you go. All right. It's trying to bend. You see how the crease is bending in all weird? It's because this is not the way the paper wants to bend. I'm forcing it to bend unnaturally because this is the front of my cover and it has texture on it. That's why you get some creases sometimes, that it's unnatural. You're wondering, why is it bubbling up like that at the top? It's because that's not the way the paper wants to go. All right, good. I got one that's going this way, one that's going this way. All right. Got my cupcake, one cupcake. Three little tiny cup. How tiny these are. These are so adorable. All right. This is officially gone. Be gone. I do not need thee. Let me take these off also. What's next? I need orange. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So, how's your day going, Devlin? Hopefully not as bad as it was yesterday. Do, 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 do. All right. I'll move this to the side right here and right here. Good, good, good. It's going. No, it's not bad at all. Good. I'm glad to hear that. How's your tummy feeling? I know it hasn't been feeling too well lately. All right. This should be good. All I need to do is just click. It's going right now. It's at 33%. Where's my tea? I'm glad to say that today is not as bad as it was yesterday. Yesterday, everything that could go wrong had gone wrong, and thank the Lord that I was able to do something about it this morning rather than doing it like that moment that I'm live. All right. Come here, heart. Come here, heart. There we go. Let me just I'm just taking off the little excess tape. All right, blue painter's tape. I love the fact that it works so well with recollections. Blue painter's tape and recollections should really team up because it's so gentle on recollections. I can't say that for every single paper stack, but for this particular paper stack, it is. It's so gentle on it. It's like hardy. That's why I like recollections, because it's a hardy paper, and it cuts cleanly. Look at that. All right, I need yellow. I'm gonna put it like this since Cricut loves to do landscape. All right. Still a mess. I'm sorry to hear that your tummy's still a mess. It's just been going around. The food's been super bad. And it's all due to the crazy weather change. I mean, here in Tennessee, it's cold, it's hot. No, it's the middle of winter. No, did I say winter? I meant summer. Forget summer, it's spring. Oh, let's throw in a little tornado just for good measure, which we had. Thankfully, I was nowhere near it. But that wasn't to say that a couple of my friends and/or my husband's coworkers weren't that lucky, unfortunately. So if you're a praying person, by all means, pray for those that lost their lives. They did find all of the missing people, so that is amazing right there. All right, it's doing its thing. I'm at 80%, and am I done? It says 100%, but it's still going. It says 100%. All right. Okay. Take these up. Take these off. Take these off. I'm just putting them all in here, by the way. Come here. There we go. So this time around, the The images are not as tiny. I mean, they're still tiny, don't get me wrong, but they're just not as tiny as my my first demo was. And I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison. Well, they found some of them. I thought they found all of them. It was like maybe 2 that they didn't find, right? I wouldn't say all then, because that technically means 2 are missing. All right, here comes with my... Okay. How many did they not find? Was it 2 that they didn't find? Or is it just like 1 they didn't find? Because there was a large portion of people that were missing. Yeah, I guess they found them all. Oh, okay, I was right. Yeah, they did find them all. I had a feeling that was the case. I could have heard, I could have sworn that I heard that all of them were found. All right. Just make sure that this doesn't move anywhere. All right, let me put this in. And it's going to do its thing up here. I'm pushing the button. Cut, cut, cut. 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 There you go. That was a bit of a delay. Oh, this is such beautiful paper. I want to say this is Bo Bunny, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks very Bo Bunny-ish. Like, this is the style, her style. Okay. And since everything is going everywhere, is it going to matter? I don't think it's going to matter. It may matter. If this is going this way, is it going to matter? I guess not, because it's going to have a ribbon. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And look at that. I took it off the... And there's no... Bo Bunny is high quality, right up there with Recollections. Even though Recollections is super cheap, it's high quality if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to take it. It's just that if you go to Michael's and you watch the sales for Recollections, something that could be like for $10 will all of a sudden be $5, and then they're going to bump it out to $2.50. That's just the way it works. All right. Good? Good? Yeah. What's my next one? Ah, the invisible. So let's see now. I did yellow. I did orange. I did my pattern paper. I did white. I did brown. And here's my blue. I'm assuming it's my blue. I'm not 100% sure. Everyone's walls. La da la da da. For those that can't hear this music on YouTube. So Spider-Man, sing us so well tonight. All right, there we go. Make sure that this right there. Okay. Let me go over here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, I'm on my screen. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would think I'm done, but it says load my fine point blade, yet it's not showing anything here. So I know for a fact that's my missing 6 color. And I'm trying to keep it 2-6 because I won't know If I do 7, I won't know what color it's going to be. It won't tell me. So I'm going to do cut. And it's a good thing that I went landscape, because this is going all the way to the end. And I can't even change it. So when I did that from the very beginnings, when I started moving everything around, blue was not even an option because it's not there. It's not showing it. All right. Okay, it's at 50%. Grab myself some more tea. That is good. That is good. All right, am I done? Yes, it's 100%. Good. And that is it. Now my machine is telling me, oh, there's another one. Oh no, it says I'm finished. Okay, it says I'm finished. I'm done. I am 100% done. There's nothing for me to do. I'm just grabbing all this stuff now. Putting that over here, right here, right here, and over here. All right. All I have left is my sentiment, but that's not something I need to worry about. Okay, so I have my card. I don't want to do any shading on this one, but I will on this. Ooh, that's so pretty. And since this is going this way, I think I'm going to do it like that. Since this has, well, this is going to be covered up, right? Let me see. Yeah, that's going to be really covered up. I'm going to do this one on this one and then have it this way. Yeah, because these are tinier, and you can see the pattern in the back. All right, let's get to shading. So I'm going to take this dark blue right here because I want it to really pop. Wait, no. All right. Oh, no. Oh, man. Is this going to go on my card? The joys of inking. The joys of inking. All right. It happens. It's an inevitability. All right. I'm just going to go around. I guess you can't really see it. You can kind of see it. It's fine. It's good. It's spicy. All right. Good. Can you see it on this? No, you cannot. That's probably why I thought to use this darker one first. There you go. That's better. That's on me. It's on my family. All right. Let's also do this one since we have the color out already. And their bombs and their guns. All right. Which way is this going? This way. What's in your head? In your head. All right. Oh, this is looking really nice. I like it. Oh, this is looking really nice. Ooh, I like that. You know what? I might actually just end up making this whole thing darker. Alrighty. Here's a tiny little guy. Oh, but he's so adorable. I don't know what it is about tiny things. They're just so adorable. Alright. Okay. Is that all my blue? Yes, it is. Okay, what do else I have to work on? So I have this. I have this. You know what? I don't like it. I'm going to have to change that. Oh, yeah. That's really showing now. I think the light blue was just way too light. And it's all about trial and error. Something that you think might work will look better in a different way when you start putting it together. Yeah, that's so much better. Look at that. That pops so much better. Here, let me see if I can bring you in a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. Where are you? No, 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 not that, not that. Meant to do that. All right, let's see. I move this down just a little bit. All right, that's better. Okay, I didn't do this one, so let's get this one done. Okay. Good. That's looking really good. Alrighty. Let's move on to our yellow. Oh man, I have ink all over me. Should really get some wipies in here. Oh, they're far away from me. They are in here. They're just far away from me. All right. I think this orange is going to work better than the yellow. I'm trying to go bold with these colors. Ooh, it's a nice little, almost looks like a sunset yellow or a sunset orange. That's what I meant to say. Oh yeah, that's really making it pop. All right, let me take all the gunk off of that. Do 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 do. All right. Do 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 do, and the bottom. That goes for this side. That goes here. And that goes here. Nearly barley, lightly. Green grass, swing, swing. Alright, that goes there. Oh, this is so tiny. This is so tiny. Oh my goodness. Dab, dab, dab. Just doing the top and the bottom on this one. This is so tiny. Alright, this goes over here. Since I have orange, since this orange looks almost exactly the same, I'm going to go with something darker. I'm just going to go with red to really make that pop. Yeah. All it does is make it look a little darker. See? It doesn't even look like red. It looks like just a darker orange. Alright, good, good. Father's map, kiss me. Alright. Alright. So tiny. So if you are looking for a project that's not going to be too tiny for you to do, I recommend this layout rather than trying to do the 3. Alright, so I got the blue, I got the orange, I got the yellow. Let's go. This is not going to need it. This is not going to need it. So this goes over here. Alright. This is a white. What do I want to do with this one? Because white soaks up just about any color. Let's see. I have yellow here and orange there, brown, brown, dark brown. It's too bad I don't have like a gray undertone. That would have been nice. I don't want to have too much blue. Let's go with yellow. Yeah, it's good. It's a nice soft yellow. Let's see. Yeah, very nice soft yellow. Wait, I didn't do this side. So that's what I'm going to do for these guys. I'm just going to do a nice soft yellow. Just do the tips on this one. I don't want to be too much of a distraction on the white. This is my son's, actually my kid's favorite song. Oh no, not this one. They actually like tacos. Last train to awesome town. Me now. Last train to awesome town. All right. It's funny when you have kids, your taste in music changes. I mean, sure, you have your own personal favorites, but when you're around them, you can't really use your personal favorites. Okay. There we go. Let's just do the tips on these. Oh my goodness, these are so super tiny. This party is sick. This party is sick. Okay, since this is a little bit bigger, I'm going to do just the bottom. There you go. Okay, I'm going to grab this dark blue again. And I see I missed one little heart. Just trying to take off all the gunk off of it. Okay. All right. Now this guy goes over here. It's a lot of pieces. That is a lot of pieces. I won't even lie. All right. Now this goes here. That goes here. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself some double-sided tape. Just to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere. Just gonna varnish these really quick with my finger. I'm just gonna take off the tape now. Okay. Let me move this off. And this is going up and down. So this guy goes right here. Good, good. I'm going to put this right here. And then this right on top. Okay, I actually want my glue. I've noticed recently that the double-sided tape is pulling upward just a little bit. I really don't like that. Okay, that seems to be pretty centered. Slap that on there. Okay. I'm really loving this. This is like my favorite tool now. Okay. Slap. All right, let's get this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so adorbs. All right, I'm going to have this popped up actually. That's what I love of this. Technically is an embellishment. I'm going to sneeze. Oh goodness. Ah. I hate sneezing. Oh, there's so much wrong sneezing. Wait, I'm missing a piece here. Ah, ha 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 ha. You belong here. Wait, is this the right one? Or are both of them the same? Oh, it's the same. Never mind. Okay. Okay, that's on there. Let's put the embellishment together. Oh, I really hate sneezing. It's like one of the things that I really dislike. I've never liked it since I was a kid. I just don't like sneezing. Okay, putting this one layer at a time. Being crazy on the I didn't cram every meal I had. Alright, now I just have to line up everything. Just like that. Oh, and I put this backwards. Did I put this backwards? Yes, I did. Oh, man. Please don't stick. Please don't stick. Please don't stick. Oh, you are sticking. Alright, that was my fault. Make sure you line everything up before you... Thank you. Be stupendous. Thank you, Be Stupendous. Sneezing is the worst. At least for me. I'm sure there's some people that actually enjoy sneezing, but I am not one of them. It was really fast. What? Thank you for stopping on by, Stupendous. How's your day going? Ah, stop sticking. Stop sticking. Alright, let me do this again. T. Put that right on there. Okay. Now it's facing the right direction. Because I'm tacky. I'm really tacky too. Okay. I'm going to just put some glue right on here. Bring me shame. Alright. I'm just going to overlap. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? Be spontaneous. Thank you for following. Oh, that just nearly made me jump out of my skin. That was so loud. Well, that definitely woke me up. Going good. Enjoy watching while I'm curling my hair. I need to go now, but I'll try to catch you in the future stream. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Nearly jumped out of my chair. Oh my goodness gracious. I literally jumped out of my skin on that one. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate the follow. Oh. Who needs coffee? All you need is a follow and a loudspeakers. All right. All right, okay. All right, there's a lot of blue going on here. That is like a lot of blue. It's not bad that there's a lot of blue, but I mean, there's a lot of blue. Where's my scissors? There you are. They were being spontaneous. They were being spontaneous, Dev. Oh. That little jump scare just went all the way up my spine. I should have done this like yellow or orange or red. But it's not bad. I mean, or yellow. I mean, I did say yellow, but it's not bad. There's a nice little bump to that. All right. Since I forgot to wrap around the ribbon like I was supposed to, what I will do, where's my ribbon? Ribbon. Oh, ribbon, you were here a moment ago. Wherefore art thou, ribbon? Oh, oh, there, you're on the floor. It's like saying, book. Oh, book. All right. Which is the better side? This side or this side? All right. How to stick on ribbon after you, if you haven't wrapped it around. Step 1. Grab your mat. Here's your mat. I'm going to move that up a little. Since there's still a little bit of stickiness on my mat, I'm just going to put my ribbon right on there. I'm going to really stick this on here. And all you do is drink. I'm a cowboy. All right. Next. Okay, it's not sticking as much as I thought. But it's sticking a bit. Okay, forget it. It's not sticking at all. Second method. You grab yourself some blue painter's tape. You put one end, the wrong side up. So whatever you're not going to put on your card, have it upward. Alrighty, and then I'm going to stretch it. I mean, you could iron the ribbon if you want ahead of time, but I don't got time for that. I wish I had the Cricut Mini, so I can just heat that little guy up really quick, you know, and just iron my ribbon. All right, I'm just gonna have it go to the length, and I'm gonna rub that in. No, don't do that. Dead or alive. All right, now that I got that done, all I'm just gonna do is take off the little backing. Come on now. Rub. Okay. Seen a million faces, and I rock them all. All right, so let's just. There's a little bit of excess sticking out. All I'm doing is turning in on itself. All right. It's sticking to me. Do not stink to me. All right, so I'm going to move this to the side just like that. Sticky side, I'm going to put down. And you can put this in. You can put this high or low, but remember, you have this guy right here. So position it to where you want it to go. And then place. And that is where I want it to go. Alright, I'm just doing that. I'm going to grab my scissors. Open this up. I don't want this wrapping around, so I'm just going to cut it off. That way I don't have like a unevenness on the back, because the last thing I want is anything going on here. Let's do that. Snip. Ooh, come back here. Snip. No, come back here. Snip. I just cut into my card. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Everything is perfect. Everything is amazing. I would use a lighter on this, but it's fine. It's going to fray it just a little bit, but not too bad. Since it's all stuck down, that's as far as it's going to go. Now, you could do a ribbon. The only reason I did a ribbon on this one is because I messed up. And there's like a little bunchiness right here, so I just put a ribbon on there. You don't really have to. Since this came out nice and beautiful, it doesn't need it. But I will put that. Now, do I want this popping up as also? I think I will. I'll have it pop up just a bit. Where's me scissors? Right there. I feel to be right. Right. Cake. Take that off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's looking nice. That's looking mighty fine. Look at that. That's amazing. It actually worked. Now you can put your sentiment right here. You could put the sentiment in the middle. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a sentiment. It's right here. I could put love. I could put darling. Hello. You know what? I'll do hello. I'm going to do hello. Hello. And I'm just fussy cutting this. There's nothing amazing that I'm doing. I'm just fussy cutting it. In a hot day's night, and I've been working like a dog. All right, there we go. And there we go. Hello. Just something sweet. Let me see if does it look better here. No, it does not. I don't like it. Should I put it here? No, looks fine right here. All right, I am going to put that on there. Pinch that right off and ribbit. Just like that. I'm going to put the hello right there. Now, if you feel like it needs something, you could put pearls. Oh, I'm off screen. You could put pearls. You could put any other embellishment. I think I actually have. Let's see. I do have a lot of blue already. That's too much. That's too much. I don't have any black, and that's still too much. Although the blue does work well with all the blue. Let's see. What about this glittery? Seems to get lost. Yeah, no, I definitely going with the blues here. All right, Mr. Man. Now, this I got on, I believe it was the Dollar Tree. I don't think the sticky's going to work on this. Yeah, the stickiness is not going to work. So I'm just going to have to add my own. I got this for a Dollar Tree in a pack of like 10, I think. And I just cut them up, put them into this container, and been using them whenever I need them. All right, come on now. Come on off. There you go. Just needed a little something. Nothing too much, you know? There you go. Oh, that is pretty. Look at that. Now, if you wanted to, you could put sprinkles on here. You know, you could add them on via gel pen or marker, whatever you want. But I think it looks just nice and clean, just like that. So that is card number 1. Got my little hello card. Let's go with card number 2. Same scenario, just different direction. Let's try this way. Oh no! No. Come back here. No. Come back. All right. All right. I am doing it this way. Yes, the pattern paper is going this direction, but I will make this work. You're not even going to notice it. Let's see. Okay, it's going to go like that and like that. Let's see. Put that right there. I'm just seeing which direction I want this to go. This is all about the crafting process on how you want this. Once you make a mistake and say, okay, I kind of do want to have the deer pop out. But I really want to cover that hedgehog. Yeah, that'll work. See, so instead of having it the opposite direction, this is on this side. It's now on this side. And I don't want two yellows together, so I'm just going to move that like that. All righty, let's get started. Lonely Avenue. It's too bad you guys on YouTube are missing all this excellent music. Fortunately, there's each time I had to delete some of my prior videos because there was music copyright strikes on it, and I'm like, oh, I'm not about to have that. And this is well before we adjusted my stream to break up my music and my voice. So all you guys are hearing on YouTube is my voice. There's no music whatsoever. I mean, I might add some music, but it's not going to match up to any of the humming that I'm doing. All right. Let's just add everything together. Ah, don't stick to me. Okay. Man, I love Ordinary World when it's done by The Evil Within. The Evil Within soundtrack is amazing. And if you don't know what The Evil Within is, it's a video game. If you're into like psychological horror, that would be your game. I mean, it has to do a lot with the mind and the technology people are using. It's a really trippy series of video games. There's The Evil Within, The Evil Within 2. I think this is in The Evil Within 2. I don't want to rest today. All right. Oh, that's looking really nice. And I like the didn't even notice this, but you see how there's little lines going up and down? It almost looks like stems, and these are flowers. I didn't even realize that. But I'm actually kind of glad that I chose this pattern paper. It's super pretty. Hey Jimmy, how you doing? Are you praising a horror game? I thought you couldn't handle those. I couldn't play them. I like watching them. It's like watching horror movies. I love horror movies. I mean, slasher movies, they're fine as slasher movies, but a good psychological horror is a good psychological horror. You know what I mean? Dead by Daylight, no problem. I can watch it till I'm blue in the face. Playing it, on the other hand, I get such palpitations. It is crazy. My heart cannot take it. What brings you on, Jimmy? Don't you work nights? I'm with you on it. Those child play and the child's play, and then there's Amityville Horror. I really like that one. Play it makes her blue in the face. It kind of does. I mean, I tried to do 7 days, and you cannot imagine the anxiety that I got playing that game. No, not anymore. I'm pretty much just work weekends, mornings now. Oh, so are you off today? And you grace me with your presence? That's amazing. Thank you for coming on here. I know it's not, it's not entertainment like 7 days or 7 days, 7 days or Dead by Daylight or anything. I'm sure you could be watching something much more entertaining. But it's just me crafting, doing the things. All right, which one do I want on here? Do I want yellow or do I want blue? I think I want to go with blue. I am. A certain someone told me you were live and thought I'd at least pop in. Oh, a certain someone, is it? Would that certain someone be Devlin, 84? How dare you? He could be enjoying himself watching something much more appealing than me. Oh man, the nightmare that I had with my stream yesterday. I am glad you weren't there for that. That was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I still have PSTD. PS. I'm traumatized by that. But I'm glad that you're here. I haven't seen you in like forevers. I only see you in passing or say, hey, how's it going? I'm going to bed now and I put this in the wrong direction. Nope, no, I didn't. That was the right direction. Go off your face. PTSD, thank you. That's what I meant to say. PTSD. I know what you mean. I'm glad I'm here too. Missed you plenty. Aww. I'm missed. Somebody missed me with every single bullet. Okay, let's see. I'm almost done. These are adorable, but they're so stinking tiny. I mean, this would work great as a baby card all on its own. Look how tiny that thing is compared to my hand. But they're so adorable. All right, what do I want to use? I want to use this color right here. Please. No, he didn't really say that. Uh-huh. I missed her too, but I'm reloading you now. You know you miss me with every bullet. But I'm glad you did, Devlin. I'm glad you did. All right, here we go. Stop sticking to me. This is what I get for being a crafter. Everything sticks to me. Even glitter. No, you didn't do that or say that. I'm glad. So, how's your new job? Are you liking it? Or is it just like super boring? Just a little FYI, Devlin I put this in the wrong direction. I really need to start doing this ahead of time. Dev has informed me what you're doing. Congrats on the move. I know that working there was giving you like a hard time. Ah! At your old job. Stop sticking to me! And I am also aware that they still had you lined up for working even after they dismissed you. Oh man, that was. I mean, I know that you loved what you did, but they didn't treat you right. They really didn't. I know the ladies loved you, and they loved the fact that you DJ'd them, really great songs. And I'm sure you're gonna miss a lot of the ladies there, but I mean, the management sucked. I don't mean to be mean, but it really did. They sucked really bad. Let's see what I'm missing up here. I basically watched over. No, I know that. So I bring my laptop and I'm just on Reddit or promoting YouTube for 6 hours of 8 hours. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, there's a disaster over here. I keep hearing things from the staff and dancers about how they miss me. I know they do. I for sure know these guys, the ladies miss you so much. 100%. And bad managers can ruin a good job. It's so true. You love your coworkers, the gig is good, but your managers just make it so difficult to work there. Trust me, I've had my fair share of bad managers. Ooh, good one. Right about now. I'm glad you found a job that, lets you do what you want to do. It's not as, hard pounding as your previous job, and you had great coworkers that you built up relationships. But it's gonna be okay, man. That job's gonna pan out for you, I'm sure. It may seem slow and you don't do much, but I kid you not, you're doing good. All right. Let's see. How do I want these? Do I want it like that or just straight? I think I'll go straight. The money was better at the old job. I know it was. Especially tips and the craziness. You had some stories, man. I lived for your stories. Uh but all I need is like one more week in here to sustain. I'll be happy once I've proven my worth. I know. Yeah. I used to work for this company called Tessera. I loved my job. I loved my staff. I loved working with um, all my coworkers. But my bosses, man, sometimes my bosses got super silly. You know? There were moments that it was absolute glory, and other moments that I'm like, why am I even working here? But I outweighed the good from the bad. But sometimes the bad could be really bad. And then I worked for a company called, oh my goodness gracious, was it called? It was a security company. That was the worst job ever I have ever taken. I hated my boss. I hated my coworkers. I hated just about everyone on the staff. And I didn't want to. I really didn't. I really wanted to like the people that I was working with, and it just made it so difficult. It's sticking to me again. Very relatable. When the bad overweighed the good, it was easy for me to tell them and get dismissed. Yeah, I know. I know you lied. I know you loved your job. I mean, just the way you talked about it, and I put this on the. Can I take it off? Oh, yes, I did. Just the way you talked about it. Stop sticking to me. Just the way you talked about your job and your coworkers and the events that happen. Oh, you loved promoting your events. Nope, that's gonna have to stick there. I was right the first time. I mean, you promoted the place. You got people in the door. You made it fun, and I can tell by the stories that you gave that the ladies there really appreciate what you were doing for them. Ah, why is this like a stick to me day? The joys of crafting, I tell you, the joys of crafting. Okay, you're on there now. I'm sure you're gonna have new stories and new events and stuff that goes on at your new job. And I did it again. I forgot to wrap around the ribbon on this, so I'm just gonna have to slap it on here. Hopefully they value, your what you did for your old job, and they reconsider and become better managers. But the likelihood of that is very slim. I appreciate that. Since I've left them, they totally equipped. Yeah, you. That's all. Another thing you did. You were the basically the IT for that industry. There, you fixed their equipment. You got things going, and you hyped them up as the DJ, even when equipment failed. Ah, no! Stop sticking. Let's see, what does it say? Let's see, equipment failure. They got rezoned. What does rezoned mean? And can't do fire shows anymore. They had fire shows? What? And there's new DJ has broken their aerial. Oh no. And the best bouncer got fired? Man, management is super dumb on this. They got fired and they have fallen apart. It's incredibly slim. The two top bosses fired me on Facebook. Unfired? They unfired you on Facebook. Yeah, we did fire shows, but the city rezoned them, so now the building legally isn't large enough to do that. Oh. That's cool, I guess. I mean, better safe than sorry, right? I know that there was like a fire incident. People were setting fires to establishments up in Canada. Did they ever catch the guy? Unfriend. Oh, I'm sorry. Unfriend, not unfired. My bad. Unfriend. Would that mean that they put him on fire? Stop that. Okay, so I have problems reading. That is... stop picking on me, Dev. You big meanie. All right. Dance moves. No, I don't want you to. All right. All right. What does it say up here? If they unfired me, I'd quit. Nope. The police aren't even investigating. How are they not investigating? Ay. Keep sticking to my finger. They're not even investigating it, even though they had another fire in January at the club that was supposed to be reopened. Man, someone's really out to getting this them closed. They don't care, most likely. Well, yeah, I figured that much. Oh, this looks good. Smile, delightful, happy, blissful. Hugs and kisses. Beautiful day. Beautiful day would work, but I think it would get lost. Sweet little one. Cute. Love. Cherish. I think I like cherish better. Poke your knees. You guys are totally missing out over on YouTube. All the sweet music that I got going. I'm sure you, Jimmy, as a DJ, approve of my awesome, DJing skills, which are zero. My zero DJing skills. Alright, I got that. Ooh, wait, whoa, Devlin, are you messing with my tunes? Devlin's messing with my tunes. Dev. Oh, diggy hole. You put Diggy diggy hole. Nope. Not me. I didn't do such thing. This is one of my other favorite songs is Diggy Diggy Hole. Sing, sing, sing with me. Sing, sing, sing with me. Yes, Jimmy, you are listening to my awesome tunes. All right, I think it looks good right there. All right, there we go. So I have this card. Ta-da! That now should fit my A2 size card. Look at that. Like a boss. Look at that. So there's my demo, which is, look at the cupcake size on this. Look how tiny they are. I had to do that just to make sure to see if it would work. This is slightly bigger. This is mega size. Lovely. I know you're patronizing me, but thank you. I appreciate it. But these are what you can make using the same card. I mean, whether you want it this way or this way, you have an idea what you could do with the cupcake. You can make this into an actual product, or you can actually make these into embellishments. I mean, just this alone, you can put it onto a bow if you wanted to. I mean, there's so many materials out there that you can make these things off, and you now know how to make your own cupcake on Cricut Design Space using nothing more than basic shapes. I'm not patronizing you. I think they're lovely. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, Dev, he appreciates my music. I know you like it too. I'm just kidding. All right. And I have officially passed my time. Thank you for everyone that has stopped on by. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Be spontaneous. That was amazing. It scared the daylights out of me, but I appreciate it. Come stop on by on Thursday. I will not be on Wednesday. I have my card making class on Wednesday, so I won't be here. And then you can catch me again on Friday. I will probably be playing some games with my son, but if not, I'm going to be doing some horror games. Nothing too horror. You know, something that I know how to play on, which is like 7 Days to Die. But just to get out of my comfort zone, I may do Dead by Daylight. I said May. It's just, that's too much of a heart pulping situation for me. But I need to get out of my comfort zone and try it again and again and again until I like it. Darn it, until I like it. You guys have a lovely night or lovely day. Thanks for stopping on by. Later.